Hello, welcome to this video. So, last one, we just got everything set up, right? We got our alt characters set up, went through their skill plans, we added them so we could send money between them, so we could send items between them if we want. So we did pretty much all the final alt setup stuff. And then we paused trading on our main account so that we can trade on our alt account. And we also redeemed everything, right? We redeemed everything in a redeem anchor pretty much, except for these things. We pretty much got everything caught up. So we're going to get like the social skill, negotiation skill, light road operations. So that just adds a bit more damage. So maybe we should, not 100% sure. We're also trying to figure out our skill tree, right? I mean, it would be worth it because it would increase their damage by 5%. Drone avionics. Oh yes, increase their control range. We're gonna want drone avionics, that's for sure. Right? As we're going through here, we're gonna find more skills that we need. Drone avionics, increase the control range of your drones. So I wonder if we don't even need the cruiser, right? Because something we did think about is all the ships, they're small ships. So if we're in a cruiser, our medium hybrid turrets aren't even gonna be able to hit the small ships. So we do need drones, drone avionics, light drones. And we're just going through and fixing up a tree, right? Connections, we're going to remove that. That was going to be like 2.5 hours. That just gives you a straight up static increase. This stuff gives you a static increase as you complete missions. So these are a bit more important. So now we got our skill tree down to 1 day, 2 hours, right? Maybe a small hybrid turret doesn't have to go to level 3. Then we got less than a day. So now we got less than a day trading. So we'll look at it here. We'll be like, maybe these are good. Maybe drone avionics can go after drones, right? So let's just throw the expensive things down here. Galactic Destroyer, do we need that thing? Probably. Galactic Destroyer 2, small hybrid turret. Just increase the damage of them, right? Laboratory operation, we do need that. It just takes 8 minutes, 38 minutes. So we're going to have to throw it here somewhere. Small hybrid turret just increases the damage of that a little bit. We're not unlocking medium turrets. And then we got our skill tree down to 20 hours. And it's just because of this one, just because of the frigate and the destroyer. That's it. And then we'll just have to throw something on here, right? So we'll just throw something on here, right? We'll just throw a laboratory operation on the end. Just in case there's any extra trading. We want this to be a science alt, essentially. So we're going to want laboratory operation. We'll just throw that on there. And then we just go through the career agents. So this is just going to give us extra standings with the main faction. So we're trying to go sell items in the Caldera main trading hub. That'll give us better, less broker fees. They'll charge us less money when we go to sell items. So we can just go through here, right? As long as we have a social 3 trade, we're going to be getting extra reputation when we complete the final mission, and we're just going to be getting all these extra ISK rewards, which you get from a negotiation at some point in the near future. Which doesn't matter too much, it's just a little bit of extra money, like 10% extra money. So let's go through, accept them, try to complete all of them as fast as possible, right? We just need a civilian data analyzer, so we go here. And we can try to get that civilian data analyzer right here. And then we can accept this one. So if we need something on the ship, we can throw it on there. We got our guy to be able to fly Caldera frigates, so he can fly this ship. So this just says clear them of hostiles, which shouldn't be too difficult. And this one just says go bind. That's why we had the binding laser on it, because one of these missions is going to tell us to go bind. Find the Stargate and approach it. So now we have all of our career missions accepted again. We can just do it. Might as well just do it. Might as well just do it on this character so we can watch the skill tree, then do anything if we need to do it. So we got everything repacked. We got everything here. We actually have to go pick up the exploration supplies. Let's go pick it up. So we got a miner here. Oh, there was stuff in the inventory. We could probably drop this off, right? So if there's something in the inventory, we can just redock. So we probably pause the video pretty soon because we already went through the career missions. You know exactly how to do the career missions. All we're doing is just clearing our inventory before we go, just so we can maybe carry some more things. So we've got antimatter charges and iridium charges, because iridium charges are super sick with the 17-kilometer attack range. So there we go. Career agents earn us some extra money on this character, and extra reputation on this character, and the skills or training on this character. So that's all we have to do. We just have to go through and do these. We'll be back, right? Skills, training, social will be done, negotiation, these skills. Maybe we'll come back when we're near done the career agents. Because then maybe we'll just go on our other character. Maybe we'll go on our other character, do the career agents on him, and then trade him tomorrow. We could do Sisters of Eve arc on this character today or tomorrow. We could start it. We could start the Sisters of Eve arc. Alright, so we just completed all those ones, right? We turned in all those career agents, then they give us more missions. So we gave us 2 delivery missions. So we gotta deliver this cargo here, we gotta deliver the other cargo over there. So I think it's good that we got both of these at the same time, right? Got the encoded data chip, got the crates of electronics, and meet up with the pirate, destroy him. Alright, so got all that figured out. He's gonna tell us to go 17 jumps. So we gotta go deliver this thing over here, another 2 jumps to deliver it over here, then another whole bunch of jumps back. So he's got 17 jumps. So these career missions, they're easy to do, they're quick, they don't take too long, but but I guess they are just some of them are take a while, right? So that's why we're just getting them out of the way, right? They're just easy missions to do. We have to fly at this ship. We have to fly at this ship and get it blown up. So besides those ones, we know about this one, right? Angel of Mercy, Mission 2, Advanced Combat. Angel of Mercy, Mission 2, fly the frigate and get it blown up. So they just give you a different frigate, right? So we right click, insure it for the maximum amount. And we don't equip anything on it. So all these things, it's just time gated stuff, right? It's like, you're gonna have to jump 17 jumps. We're gonna have to jump 17 jumps to deliver those. And come back. Right? So you just get this out of the way. So we don't have to do career agents. We don't have to do these career agents. I don't know if statics is gonna matter too much for it, but we just want to do it, right? It's something that we want to do. Something that we want to get their statics up for some reason. Usually when we make a new character, we just do the Project Discovery is all done already, right? We did Project Discovery before we went to sleep, so we don't have to do it in the morning. But the career agents, we'll just give our character the $10 million he needs. And it gives him time to train his skills. It's just like our main character. Where's the... Oh no, we want to go to Angel of Mercy, right? So we don't even want to go over here. We want to go back to Angel of Mercy. We screwed up. Because that was on the same system. We're going to have to warp back. We're going to have to manually go through the gate. So we got distracted, right? Angel of Mercy, we accept all the other missions. And then we do the Angel of Mercy mission. Then we dock up again. Then we accept the next mission. And then we go do all 5 of them. So we equipped our ship with all the modules, right? We needed to put the relic and the data scanner on him. So we're back here now, right? Angel Mercy, mission number 2. So when we got here, we even fly the wrong way, right? We went here, we weren't even flying towards this thing. But this mission, you get to experience it again. You can experience it again on your main character, right? There's 3 sets of career agents. So you can run it 3 times if you want. You could run into this building and make it blow up. These guys are chasing you, trying to stop it, but they can't stop you. How close do we have to get? Did it, Jeez, we got pretty close to it. Then you gotta watch, they all blow up, right? They all blow up, and then this station blows up. And then we get to a dock. So we just have to dock up. We can sit here and watch this, right? There's the explosion. There's a really good one with the narcotics warehouse blows up. That's our favorite explosion. Our favorite is the narcotics warehouse. Probably because of the background of that stage too. But that was the advanced combat Angel of Mercy mission, right? We lost our ship. Lose our ship in that one. Yeah, then we just have to get back into our Merlin ship here, right? Get back to the Merlin Advanced Military. We completed that one. Then the next one, I think he just tells you to equip something to use it. Yep. Use the civilian warp disruptor on the enemy. Which reminded us, we had to equip these things, right? We have to equip these things. We got the data analyzer. I guess we need the warp disruptor on him. Warp disruptor, data analyzer. He gave us some things to throw on the bottom. I think this thing we needed to trade a skill to use that. That's right. We needed to trade something to use that. So I guess that's it. So we accepted that. We have the warp disruptor, right? We have these two things that are cargo. Was there supposed to be a coded data chip in our cargo? There's supposed to be a coded data chip in there. Make sure you don't forget that, right? We click here, we need this crate, and we need the encoded data chip. And we need to scan down the site. So we can do all those, right? Close, then we undock, and then we just have 70 jumps. We have 2 things to deliver. And this will just give us something to do. Something to do while our skills trade, like we always show, right? While we're doing all this, our skills are trading. So our skills, social's all done. Negotiation will be done in a bit. Drone avionics. Alright, we're back for another clip. So we completed all those missions, right? We did the 17 jumps. We killed the pirate. We used the warp thing on it. It was actually pretty difficult to kill him. And we're looking at our skill tree. We're like, if we don't get these drone skills, right? Like drone operation, maybe drone avionics. Maybe we don't actually need these, right? We drag that down to the bottom. If we just focus on turrets, maybe we'll just focus on turrets. We'll get the Caldari destroyer, right? Galactic destroyer. So let's just go to spaceship command. Get a Caldari frigate up instead. Drone avionics. Let's just focus on the hybrid turrets. So as we're playing our character, as we're seeing how they work, we go through our skill tree, then we change it. So now we need to buy the Caldari destroyer skill book, actually. So we just buy the Caldari Destroyer skill book. It costs 100,000. Yeah, it costs 100,000. So at this point, we have like $4 billion. We have $4 billion just from completing the mission. So money's not much of an object at this point. So we can check the Caldari Destroyer skill book. Then we can get this to unlock the Caldari Destroyer once we finish the career agent mission to get it, which is like the final advanced military one. But this would also improve our Caldari frigates, right? And we go to gunnery, and maybe we should just actually upgrade our small hybrid turrets as well, right? So upgrade small hybrid turrets so they do more damage. Because that last fight, we were barely able to kill the enemy. We were barely able to kill the enemy in that last fight. Maybe we'll get some like surgical strike, just add some extra damage to it, right? So hybrid turret 3. We'll just put a surgical strike up here. Maybe it's supposed to be after it or something. Maybe we just need a level 1 surgical strike. Surgical strike, small hybrid turret. Caldari destroyer. And there we go. So that should take less than a day, right? 7 hours. Yeah, nothing really takes too long except for a small hybrid turret. So we changed it up. Let's get surgical strike first, I guess. So we changed it up. We got those skills trade. We're going to work on the Caldari ships. Small hybrid turret. And then just use the ship that they give us. Use the ship that they give us. If we go with spaceship command, if we just bring this up to level 2 at some point, maybe. Bring it up level 2. That would help that ship a little bit better. So let's leave that for a bit. Sort of wondering if we were going to keep doing these career agents, but maybe we would. They don't take too long to do. They don't take too long to do. It's just we did them already, right? They're not too interesting. We could even log onto our other alt, but then he wouldn't have a social locations. We should have used those skill points. Generally, I guess if you're playing, use your 10,000 skill points on your alt character, then he'd be able to use the Culinary Destroyer without having to trade anything. Then you just do that to your other alt character, and then he could also use the Culinary Destroyer without having to trade anything. But we're doing it this way. So we do have to figure out Sisters of Eve arc. We'd have to go. It's mostly just jumping, right? There's not too many difficult ones. We did accept this exploration one. We already did do the scanning for it. So if we go and complete the exploration path, then we can unequip this thing. If we complete the exploration path, then we can unequip the scanner. Then we can equip the gun or something else that we need, right? We don't even have the thing, right? We don't even have the thing. So you have to make sure we have the thing. We need the relic analyzer. So we needed the data analyzer for the one quest. We needed the warp disruptor for the other quest. And then that didn't leave room for it. So we just rank these here, right? We just need the relic analyzer. We just need that. Maybe we need the data analyzer for something in the future. Yeah, because this core probe score launcher. The only thing that you need this thing for is only for the exploration missions. And if we happen to scan them already, we just need to find a data site, we need to find a relic site, and we need to find a gas site. And like we said, they'll disappear after a while. Or if like somebody else goes to them. I think if somebody else goes to them, or after a certain amount of time, they'll disappear, and then you have to scan down a new one. So it's good to just get this one out of the way. There was a data site. We already scanned it. The data site went to disappeared already. Maybe because we already went to it. But the relic site was still here. They just have to get that gas pass key, right? So this ship's alright. We'll just go to the ship tree. We can even drag that here, right? If there's something else we can do at our alt, let's drag the ship tree over here. Just so we can go here on this character. And then we can just go for the Caldari Destroyer, which would be the Comrade. Tracking speed, optimal range, plus optimal range. So it shoots from really far. Rocket damage, explosion velocity, max velocity. So let's just try the Comrade. That way we don't have to trade drone skills at all. So not close enough to this thing. We just have to relic analyzer it. Let's do this mini game again. Right? Just go closer, the numbers show you where it is. Then we get it. If we had a regular analyzer, we would just be able to do that in one click. We would just have to click the core once, that's it. But the civilian one's alright. So we got that done. We'll dock up, pick up the gas pass key, go complete the other exploration mission, and then figure out what to do from there, right? So we can even play our main character. We can even play our main character if we want while this guy's training. Play him, do level 2 missions, get statics on our main character. And then when we come back to check later in the day, this will all be trained. Although we get bored to do these career missions, we do like them just because they're so easy or something. Even though there's probably a much better ways to actually get money, right? Complete, request, accept. And then we just need to get this pass key. If we forget this thing, we have to come back. And then the exploration career is done, and then we get a new ship, right? We get the Heron. Although the Heron's just a scouting ship, right? The combat ship would be the Merlin we're flying. So he's going to the gas place. Gas site. Yeah, it's still up. And then we're back. So this mission we could do pretty quick too, right? The stat 5 out of 10. As long as we have a trade, light drone operation? Pretty sure we trade that light drone operation. As long as we trade this skill, plus you get drones up to 2 maybe. So maybe it would make sense to get drones up to level 2. We're also looking here too, right? Laboratory operation, maybe it just takes, oh, we need this one. So it just takes 8 minutes. 8 minutes, then we get one extra laboratory job. So maybe we'll just get drones too, because it unlocks 2 drones for the Corvette. It would make missions easier to get. We'll just throw a laboratory operation up here just because it doesn't take too long to get at all. It takes a little bit from the frigate and destroyer skills, but it would give us more science jobs when we actually go over there. Which means we're not going to be going there yet. But we could go there, right? I guess we'll just get our combat through the Sisters of Eve and then worry about laboratory operation. So as long as we got that, as long as we got drones, we could just accept this one, right? Accept this. Board our Corvette. We chose Galante. So all we have to do is go to the regional market. We could only use one drone. We could just use one drone, that's it. Just go to drones, combat drones, light scout drones, and we just buy one drone. Just buy one drone for this mission. So if there's a hobgoblins, right? There is we just need one of them, right? We just need one of them. If we can use 2 drones, we get 2 of them. Which, if we do this in the future, we'd have drones 2 trade, so we would have 2 drones. So if you can't find the Hornet, look for the Acolyte maybe, look for the Hobgoblin, the Hornet, the Warrior. These are all pretty much the same thing. You can use all of them if you can't find that. But all we needed to do was go here, right? Go here, go to our ship fitting, add the stat mission. We don't even need to sacrifice a ship or anything. We just sacrifice this free Corvette we get. All we do is just drag this Hobgoblin in here. Is to put it in the drone bay, and then you can use it. We don't even need a miner, right? So we can take the civilian miner off if we really want to. Then we just undock. Then hopefully this ship by itself could complete the stat mission. That's our theory. So I guess it doesn't matter at this point who you choose, but later it will. Having 2 drones would probably speed things up. So we'll just record this to see how this goes, right? The STAD, Advanced Combat Mission 5. I don't think since we learned this, we haven't ever sacrificed any other ship. There's no reason to get a bigger ship. You don't need a frigate for anything. You don't have to insure your ship. It's just for the second mission, Angel of Mercy. The only ship that you can fly through to the gate is the ship they give you. So that ship you have to insure and you have to blow that one up. Although this one, they let you fly any ship. Which is why you have to make sure you don't bring your good ship through here, right? Advanced Combat Mission 5. Don't bring your good ship. Just bring a ship that's going to get blown up. If you bring your good ship, they're going to come kill you and you're going to lose it. Even if you have like an expensive like $10 million ship, they'll probably kill you still. But I don't think they warp disrupt you, right? So you can still warp out. If they don't warp disrupt you, you can still get them probably, right? So we just have to try approaching him. Approach, lock, control F, then afterburner. And when he goes on, we just hit the F button, right? F1. There we go. And then we're attacking him. So see if it's enough with one drone. We know that 2 drones can complete this mission. If you're flying the ship with 2 drones, you can complete this mission no problem. Maybe we had some drone skills trade or something. Hopefully we don't actually need 2 drones. If you do need 2 drones, that makes it even more of a good reason to pick Latte. If you have 2 drones, you can complete this mission. And as the Corvette, we also get destroyed quicker, so we complete the mission faster. So I guess with 1 drone, even with these skills, we should be alright. Like, we're going to the armor. We have more armor defense. I guess our resistance is better against him, our armor. Yeah, we're losing less armor per hit than we were shields per hit. So even with drones level 1, so we don't actually need drones level 2, right? Yeah, there's going to tell you to get blown up, since our ship's almost blown up already. Since our ship's almost blown up, we could remove drones 2, that'll save 38 minutes. Then we can just go straight to Caldari Frigate, to the Caldari Destroyer, to the small hybrid turret, to laboratory operation. So that seems like a good skill tree. So that was it. That's Combat Mission 5. Then we just dock up. Oh, here's something else we did. We'll just say this too, right? This medium shield extender that we had on the ship. It was taking up too much power. It was taking up too much power, so we had to switch it, right? Yeah. So with this medium shield, we couldn't have all three of our guns active. With this medium shield, we couldn't have all three guns active. So all we did was just take the medium shield off, go to browser, go to medium, go to the shields tab, right? Shield extender, and just replace it with a small shield extender. So just buy that from the marketplace, and then a small shield extender. And then this just allows us to put like our modules, allows us to have three guns on the ship. So our ships are not as tanky, but it's a bit more offensive because it actually has three weapons with it. And then we're just accepting all the missions that don't have combat mostly, right? This one it just says it's delivery mission. We'll do that one. Advanced combat, advanced military is mostly there's barely any combat in advanced military. It just says use your afterburner, travel to the asteroid place, and industry just says create this thing. And then for military career path, right? Maybe we'll do it. Maybe we'll save it. We're not sure. Just if we save these, we could do the skilling sprees easier, right? We could do the skilling sprees easier, the combat missions. We're just on mission 6. We'll think about it. We'll just do the ones without combat here for, right? We got 4 missions queued up where there's no combat. This one just says, oh, we got 3 missions queued up. Just says deliver something. The other one just says go to the place and get to the objective without getting blown up by warping there, right? So let's go deliver this, come back, do these 2 missions. By the time we get back, our industry job is done, right? For this one, we just make the civilian ship. It's less than 5 minutes. Complete the other missions. By the time we come back, that's done. And we're saving the, pretty much just saving the combat missions for a skilling spree for some reason. Even though we could just go here, go to these scanners, search for like a Grista's site or something. Search for some site up here, some combat site, go to it. Or just accept a level 1 mission. You could do that as well. So consider we just do a level 1 mission, add it to the Jeddah Trading Hub, and we don't have to be near the career agents area. We should maybe just be doing level 1 security missions for the skilling spree for these characters. Then we're back. So he's got another clip, right? We said that we have to go mining for the one thing, but he said we need the weapon of choice, right? He said use the civilian missile launcher. Use the civilian missile launcher to destroy the ship. So the Merlin doesn't have any launcher points. Neither does any of our other ships. But actually, the Heron does have missile launcher points. So if we complete the exploration career mission, right, we just do the exploration career. It's just 5 missions to do. The final reward is this Heron ship. We can just throw the civilian missile launcher onto this Heron ship. We just need this ship for this one mission, right? We just throw an afterburner on it, maybe. He has a better afterburner than our main ship. Then we just throw this civilian light missile. Then we just go complete that one. So the one just said we had to go mine. So we could just do both of them at the same time on this ship, I guess, right? Throw a civilian miner on here. So we have a weapon, and oh, there's even a weapon for room for a turret slot, right? So you can throw maybe throw this on here if it fits. Yeah, it just barely fits. Then we just throw some like charges on here. Then we got a way to mine. Then we got a way to kill it with a civilian weapon, and we got a way to kill the ships that are gonna show up when we go mining up over there. We gotta throw this down here if we want, right? I don't think we need anything else. I don't think a medium will fit, right? Nope, medium shield doesn't fit on here either. So you don't even need a shield. It's not gonna be a difficult fight, right? Yeah, that's it. Right? So it just says use the civilian missile launcher. We got that equipped. Go buy some ore and destroy the pirates that show up. So that's it. It's just gonna be like 2 pirates that show up anyways. So that's super sick. The hair looks pretty good, right? Hair looks pretty good. So we just have to warp to location, use this civilian missile launcher. Then we're gonna think if we're gonna do the same thing on our other alt character, right? Just get most of the career agents done. Most of the career agents is just short little things like this, right? Like destroy one enemy, do a delivery mission, go mine a little bit of ore. So just a little random missions that that are pretty easy to do. So we're thinking of waiting till negotiation 2 has finished trading, then maybe pause trading or go to other character. Or you could just keep trading here and then go to our other character. It's just I don't think our other character has a social 3 negotiation 2 yet. And, social 3 negotiation 2 is pretty important skills for getting the best rewards for doing the missions. So it's going to take 2 hits. This thing shoots really slow, right? What's the reload time? Quite a bit. We go to attributes, right? Rate of fire 21 seconds. So it takes 21 seconds to fire that weapon. So we complete that one. All we have to do is go mine, get some ore. Then the next one, we just complete the mission, right? Alright. So we got all these done, right? We got the business career agent. Business career agent is the final mission. All we have to do is right click, buy 1,000 scourge missiles. They're actually cheaper at this station, I think. Yeah, theirs being sold for like 100 each, so it was cost like 100,000 to buy these last time we did them. So it looks like someone came to the station, they delivered a whole bunch of scourge rockets here, so we get them cheaper. So all we would have to do is buy scourge rockets, and when we talk to him, we could complete this mission. So we're just going to wait till this negotiation skill is trained. We have advanced military. We have the final mission. He will grant us the destroyer ship. So once we can fly the destroyer ship, all we have to do is accept this mission, then we can fly it. And the industry mission, same thing. All we have to do is complete this one. We're the final one. And the military career path. So we did end up doing this one, right? Destroy his outpost. You'll find enemies in the room. Maybe we'll save this one later for the skilling spree. Advanced military, there's going to be some combat in there too, right? So I have to think about that. But if we go over here, we go to personal, people and places, right? We go to agents, all agents, and we can actually drag this open, is that right? No, it's the DLCOM journal. If we go to the DLCOM menu, it was something else, right? Activities, if we go to the journal, here it is. We just hit it. It's gone. So if we drag this open, says we got a ported storyline mission for trade. This offer doesn't expire, so we can actually even like hold these off without actually completing them. We don't actually have to complete them; they never expire. We complete every mission except for the last mission, and then save them for if we ever get a higher social skill up to like social level 4. Then they just give a 5%, which that's like barely anything, right? That's like barely anything. But combining all of the career agent missions together to get all these statics for everybody, maybe that would all add together quite a bit. Extra, just 5%. I guess once we have social 3, that's it. 5% is barely anything. It just means we have to run one extra storyline mission for him or something. Storyline encounter. So it shows what missions we're on over here, too. Shows if a mission's going to expire. So it looks like even career missions don't expire. Same with the Sisters of Arc, right? When we take this character over to the Epic Arcs, to the Sister of Eve arc, once we accept this one, she's not going to ever expire her mission. So we go start the Epic Arc, right? We can finish chapter 1 of the Epic Arc. Maybe chapter 2, there's a difficult fight. Maybe we just have to warp out, then warp back in, that's it. Chapter 3 is no problem. It's just chapter maybe like 6, maybe 7. Because most of these missions is just like go talk to this person, go deliver something. That counts as a mission. Go pick up something from a station and bring it back to me. That counts as a mission. So they're not all combat missions. There's actually not too much combat in here. And the enemies are so easy in most of the missions. Enemies are so easy in most of the missions, you could just do it in a basic destroyer or even maybe a frigate or something. So we were using this thing, right? We didn't even bother changing ships. This thing worked. All we had to do is use stasis webifier on the enemy. That was it. And I think we just had to buy something from the marketplace. So we just used this ship to finish the other missions. So if we want to, we could get back in the Merlin. This will probably be the better DPS ship. I don't know if we need to go mining anymore, so we can try putting this back on, right? So we can just fit up our ship. We're going to wait for that. We can even go to our ship hanger, right? Right click this thing, repackage the Merlin to get our gun back so we don't have to buy it. Right click, select all. We could repackage all 19 items. Then we can stack everything. So it's just all those like quest rewards that we get. So we throw out this here, antimatter charge, and there we go. Then we just like empty your inventory if we want, clear that up. Because we're gonna have to stack everything because we got that metal scraps. And we can check to see if we have anything, right? Overdrive injector, maybe just throw that on because it increases your movement speed. And if there's any skill books, right? Might as well just inject these skill books. Might as well just eject them. That's another thing the career agents do. It gives you skill books. So is there anything else? I don't think so. There's nothing that could really go in the bottom slot there. We could put a damage control or something. Let's just do that. Go to the market details. So just in case our ship goes into armor or hull, it would help reduce the damage that we take. View market details. See if we can buy one damage control. Yeah, we can for like 11,000. So you just buy one damage control, throw it on the ship. We don't need these analyzers anymore. I think we're done with all those missions. So you can throw something over here, right? Do we have we could buy a shield booster. I think he grants you a shield booster for one of the missions, but we'll just buy one. We go to shields, shield booster small, and we should be able to buy this, right? 225. So if it's not grayed out, that means you'll be able to fit it on your ship. If it is grayed out, that means you're not going to have enough stuff to put, right? The CPU right there, we have two. This is power grid. We have two power grid. We have 25 CPU. So we can fit this on our ship. So we buy that. And then we can even put that web of fire to make us able to hit the enemies easier, right? So we got the small shield extender, small shield booster, civilian stasis web of fire. And that would be an alright fit probably for doing the last missions, right? We just got the antimatter, maybe iridium charges to shoot it from farther away at the beginning. And if it's a close battle, then we can switch to the other ones. This is just a 10-kilometer attack range compared to 17-kilometer attack range, which is actually quite a lot when you're going towards the ships. The difference between 17 kilometers and 10 kilometers is be able to actually shoot the enemy for that 7 kilometers. You kill them before you reach that 10-kilometer distance. So there we go. We got that figured out. We got that. So is this trade yet? No. What's the negotiations trade? We're going to turn in those. Then we're going to figure out what we do. Maybe we'll just pause it. We'll come back in like 8 minutes. We'll clean up a couple of things. Skill will be trade. We'll complete them. And then we'll figure out what our next course of action is from there. Right? Alright. So we're just about done. We got 21 seconds, right? So what we're going to do is we're just going to, there's no reason to rearrange the laboratories down at the bottom, small hybrids up here. Then we can bring small hybrid turret up here because it's 38 minutes, right? Maybe surgical strike is 33 minutes. Organize it by the time. Organize it by how long it takes. But we need a Caldari frigate to use the destroyer, right? So we just want to throw this at the top because it unlocks the skill. That'll give us a benefit sooner, right? But this just unlocks the destroyer. I think we want to get the destroyer before anything else. As long as we have the destroyer, then we can start organizing them by time, right? And then laboratory operations down at the bottom. So we get the destroyer, then a little bit towards hybrid turret, small hybrid turret 3. I think we'll just drag this up here just so it looks a lot neater, right? We'll get surgical strike first. We'll get it first just because it works with all weapons. So just look like that. So we got a negotiation trade, right? So if we were to re-talk to these people, right? So this is the military career path. He was going to give us 229,000. That is going to give us 229,000. 229,000. We did get the negotiation skill. If you talk to the industry career path, he was going to give us 231,000. Now he's going to give us 231,000. Does negotiation not work with the career agents? Does not make a difference? Maybe these aren't affected by the skills. Maybe they're not actually affected by negotiation skills or something. Maybe they're not affected by negotiation skills, but they are affected by the standings skills. So I think we found that out. Right? This is the business career path. He was getting us 193,000, 193,000. So it didn't change. So maybe it's the same as the epic arc. Because we were reading somewhere, it was like the epic arc only gets rewards from social, social but not negotiation. So I guess we'll have to look into that. We just learned something. So something we could do is we could just complete these missions, I guess. We'll just get them completed. This will just raise our statics with Caldari for a little bit. It's got Caldari State 0.17, and because we didn't go to the Glotte area, we wouldn't have the negative statics, right? 0.34. So our Caldari would be a little bit higher than our other character, the industry career, right? We could just accept this one. Yeah, then we could just complete it. They gave us that ship for the exploration mission, 0.51. Then we just have these left, right? We just have to wait to trade into the destroyer to be able to use it. Show information, requirements. We're going to be able to fly this thing in 8 hours and 50 minutes. So this would be something we could like put on overnight, right? If we're trading during the day, we could trade one of the characters into it. Then we could trade the other character overnight. Yeah, so we just have that. Then we just have a military mission. So maybe we'll cut back to this character later. He's done a whole bunch of these things today. He's traded some skills. He got those skills up. He's going to be getting these at some point in the near future. So let's go pause trading. Pause trading on here. Pause trading on here. Log off. Go to the other character. Then we'll just do the same thing with him, right? Log on to him. So as long as we're just always trading on one character on the account, something we're going to have to do. We just go to skills. Skills, and then we start trading. Start trading, and then we just change it to what he did, right? We need a light drone operation. Did actually help for that one mission, but we decided we're not actually specializing in drones too much. We're not gonna get the Glotte thing. We're just going to get with the Caldari destroyer. So we just pretty much go through and set up this character's skill tree the same, right? Because for the missions, they're going to give us the destroyer. We don't have to actually worry about buying the Glotte ship, and we don't have to worry about trading drone skills. Next is light drone operation. That would help for the one advanced combat mission. Then we get Caldari frigate. Then this would unlock Caldari destroyer, which we'd have to buy it, right? Buy this thing. Then all of our characters will have all these. Then we might even go to our main character and do something, right? So we got the Caldari destroyer skill book now. And drag this up here, and once we complete once we accept advanced combat mission 10, they'll just give us a destroyer to fly. So let's put it level 1, small hybrid turrets. Level 2, maybe small hybrid turret. Level 3, so we already have small hybrid turret level 1. They'll just do the same thing, right? We'll just throw a laboratory operation 5 as a buffer, just in case something happens. We don't come back for a few days. We still have something traded here. Let's do the same thing, right? I think small hybrid turret. Maybe that was up to 3. Maybe we got surgical strike up to level 1. It's just the same things. So his character's trading right now, right? He's going to trade social 3. He's going to be done in 41 minutes. Get negotiation. I think we took connections off of the character. That'll help us later, but not right now. Light drone lets us use that drone for the quest, and that's it. So that should pretty much be set up exactly like the other character was, almost. So there we go. So now we have these ones, right? We have exploration career path has been completed on here. So we have that. he's traded these skills. We click on this button up here to make this floating if we want, so we can see our other stuff. And there. Then we just have to think about if we want to do these missions, right? We got the business career path. He says use the civilian analyzer. This guy says advanced military path. Clear the area of hostiles. So we can even like do these as the daily skilling spree or something. Just go mine, Feldspar, destroy it. And military, go destroy the pirates. So we'll think what we're doing. We'll take a break. We did a lot. We got one character set up, and we're trading on him. We'll come back a bit later. This will be trade, maybe, and maybe we'll just maybe we'll actually do more career agents on this character as well today. And then most of our gameplay will be on our main character, right? It's just we like to set up our all characters. We like to set up our all characters so they're self-sufficient and they have their own money and they can buy their things. And since we learned about the Sister of Eve art, now we got a new goal of we want our all characters to be able to complete the Sisters of Eve arc pretty much as soon as they can. Pretty much just to get that reward. And the Sisters of Eve arc wasn't too difficult. So we'll end this video. We'll come back.